Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys and thems, welcome to that one. And let me introduce you to today's guest, nemisisravebane. Hi!
Hello!
Hi.
Yes, I am nemisisravebane. I am a kitsune from a Arcana punk world. Yeah. And I am here to play a bunch of variety games, DM a bunch of TTRPGs, and talk about my love for Warhammer.
Didn't even have to ask to introduce yourself. Let's go.
I'm kind of used to doing the little spiel. So, also on my end, this is Little Esto. They are a Furret VTuber.
Furret.
As far as I'm aware.
Furret.
Yeah, Furret. Furret. As in a Pokemon.
Yes, I am a Furret VTuber.
And they are super duper cute. Look at how fluffy they are.
Not cute, just adorable. Well, for those that don't know me, I am Lil Asto. Most people call me Asto. I'm a Furret VTuber. I do a bunch of shit. My main content is playing a game over the course of months, and Momstos, which is an interview show where I interview a fellow content creator and then play a game with them. This also gets uploaded to the YouTubes. Yeah. But anyway, what are your hobbies?
So, in terms of hobbies, I mean, mostly streaming as of late, but I do writing, a little bit of map building, and TTRPGs, and also painting miniatures.
Ooh.
That kind of keys in with the Warhammer thing, because I do enjoy the tabletop. They just released 10th edition, and I've been trying to get one of my armies, the Custodes, up and ready so that I can actually play a few games. I have this perpetual problem of being like, yes, let me start this project, and I've been sitting on this project for like months.
Oh no.
Like, I get a little bit done, and then I go do something else, and then I get a little bit done, and then I do something else.
That's me with my current reference sheet. I'm planning to make a new commission sheet. But for that, I need to finish the giveaway art that I promised. Yeah, art block is a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, you're frozen on my end.
Freeze. Doesn't work with my character bleeding. God damn it.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
Not on my end though.
I don't know. You're frozen on my end. I don't know why.
Somebody used the freeze ray on me. You're like, freeze!
Oh, there you go.
Yum.
Oh, God. Freaking out on my end. Okay, we're good.
Yeah! Are there any hobbies you'd like to pick up?
Hobbies that I'd like to pick up. For the most part, I mean, I would like to pick up back on cosplaying stuff a bit more, but at the same time, it's also like, between streaming and whatnot, I just don't have the time or just energy to really just start going and you know, like sitting down, sewing, putting on outfits, going to conventions, and
I once cosplayed and I bugged my mom to like, hey, can you put this fluffy collar on this like vest? She cursed that night because it was the night before.
Yes, the perpetual thing of waiting until the last minute to get your cosplay done, right before the convention.
Yes.
So sometimes doing work at the convention.
My mom cursed that piece of fabric because it's just like it's something fluffy that she had to put on in, and she's like, ah. She's like, never ask me to do that ever again.
It's like, I'm never working with fur. Fuck you. So what I hear is usually when you're wanting to work with fur is you want to work from the opposite side.
What do you
From
mean?
the so generally furs and stuff come with like a fabric on the inside, and then the fur is on the other side.
Oh no, it was
wanna
just like a roll. It was like rolled up in the store, and my mom was like, "This is the only one. We have to take this one."
Fair enough. But yeah, in terms of cosplay, I did do it for quite a bit, and that's why I have quite a few of them. And I'm very familiar with the anime side of things and also the furry side of things, because, I mean...
Tails! Then people say my tail is fluffy.
Imagine having 9 of them, and then imagine shedding season.
Oh,
there's fur everywhere.
Oh, you haven't seen Foxstar yet then. Foxstar is a fox version of me that has 9 tails. 9 fluffy fucking tails.
Nice. So, in terms of my cosplays, if we want to dig into that a little bit, I have Natsu from Fairy Tail, main character. I have Loki/Leo, a couple different forms of him, also from Fairy Tail.
Somebody likes Fairy Tail.
I do like Fairy Tail. I also have like a bunch of Bleach outfits. So I have Ichigo's Shikai version, the one with the giant cleaver. I have his Bankai version from the original style with the small katana and the nice long coat. I also have Izuru Kira and Shuhei Hisagi with both of their Shikais.
That's a lot of cosplays. All I did was...
I mean, to be fair, a good chunk of it is just switching out what prop and what wig you're using. Because, like, I mean, almost every part of the cast has them kind of here. Or, they all wear a very similar outfit.
The only cosplay I ever did was Crocodile from One Piece.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like Crocodile. I kind of wish he got a little bit more, like, fun going forward into the story, but to be fair, it's...
little spoiler, he gets back into the story in a big way.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, I saw him come back in the Marineford arc for a while there.
Oh, I'm reading the manga. I'm up to date. He gets back in a bigger way than just Marineford.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Like, Marineford was just a taste of what's to come.
Yeah.
It's everybody's here, everybody's fighting, and now they're gonna start pulling out every single ability at their disposal.
Marineford is the Smash Bros of One Piece.
Dear God. I'm still in Wano right now. I just finished, what's his face's backstory? Odin.
Odin, yes.
Yeah.
Wano, okay, all I can say...
It's so bad for him. Like,
yeah, that's really bad.
He just wanted to live his life, enjoyed seeing the world, and then he got, like, all of his cards just handed back to him. Burning. Like, oh.
Don't worry, karma comes back to bite Orochi. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm sure.
But
everybody gets their comeuppance at least once with when he's around.
Yeah. What I can say, Wano is really good, but
I've been thoroughly enjoying it. The animation budget for the arc is just
through the roof. It's very through the roof. But me being caught up to the manga, I think the next arc is better than Wano, because Wano is a lot of spectacle and stuff.
Yeah.
But the next arc is a lot of lore. A lot of world building and lore. So that's why I think it's even better.
Yeah, that's fair. In terms of other cosplays, I have Hideyoshi Kinoshita from Baka and Test. I have Sasha Browse from Attack on Titan. I have Bakura and Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh! I have Gorell Sutcliffe from Black Butler. I have Neo from Ruby. I have Akame from Akame ga Kill.
Hmm.
And what else did I have? I think that's mostly it. Oh, also, I can cosplay as Nemi.
I have a fitted sweater. I call it a fitted sweater because it's the exact pattern. Also Zero redeemed. What are you, Astro? I am your adorable furred maid. Here to serve you your drinks and coffee. Yes, those are two separate things. Do not question why I separate them.
I'm gonna go run and grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. I don't have a... I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking, so I should probably have something to...
Streamer forgetting their drink. No. Zero, don't ping. The bot already did that. Don't worry. Stream announcements worked. Also, thank y'all. No. Don't be sorry. You're fine. That means you probably don't have stream ping on, so you didn't get notified. Pat. You're a good bean. Mom. Nom. I got coffee. It is like 6 in the evening and I got coffee. My model is really adorable. I got my base farm, which is this. Right? I can show it off. Look, this is me, Farah, in all her glory. And this is Farah mate. Also have a lot of combos.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I am here.
Yo,
I'm
it's
here to
all
talk about
my...
things. Wow.
Wait, we are talking cosplays. Yes, cosplays. Also, streamer forgetting her drink. Any percent?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah. Also, I did a fun little mock-up of Cinderpaw from the Warrior Cat series.
Yo, that is Pog.
Actually, if you want, I will show
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, let me download this. Oh, come on. What did I... Where did I put it? Oh my god. Oh, here it is. There you go.
Bum.
This one's a homebrew cosplay, as it were, but
That is cute.
I thought it turned out pretty. I think it was kind of cute.
That is pretty cute. Ah, woo. Anyway, what's the origin of your nickname?
Oh my god! Oh, the origin?
Yeah. Where did it come from,
Okay.
nemisisravebane?
Okay. So I have had quite a few usernames over the years.
Like any normal
'Cause
person?
it was one of those things of like I just never really found the one thing that just fit the most until I stumbled upon this one and it was just like, yes.
Yes.
So what happened was I first started off with a weird one called Hop's Kiss. It was one of those like I'm in my like middle school years.
Don't worry.
It was just like It was
have
kind of weird. Don't worry about it.
couldn't have been weirder than mine. Mine was Mugiwara games back in the day. Fucking cringe as shit.
Nice. That was back when I was playing RuneScape, so. Then that one changed into Mr. Ultimatum because I don't know. I don't know. Ultimatum was just like a really cool word that I was just like, that sounds cool. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna be cool. Didn't stick around that long.
I can guess why.
After that, it went to Inferno Wolf, but it was spelled Inferno underscore W like or capital W 01 capital F. Back in the good old RuneScape days, back in my formative years. After that, it was I kind of stuck with that one for a while. And then I got really into Smite, and I was like, I want to use Nemesis. Nemesis is good because I got like really into the good old Greek and god mythologies and stuff for a time, and I've still kind of stuck around with that, and I kind of really just attached myself to Nemesis, who is the goddess of retribution.
Hey, that's a funny thing that we're talking Greek goddesses because my chosen name is Artemis.
Yay!
So yeah.
Basically, what I really aspire for her is more a entity that is a force of balance in a world of kind of like highs and lows. It's the bring down those that have been lucky beyond their wildest belief, and then raise up those that have not been. So, like, oh hey, yeah, we have this one person, Narcissus, who's got suitors for days, and well, he doesn't want any of them. Okay, let's give you the one person that you want to love, but can never have, aka your reflection. Nemesis is the person that made Narcissus look at the pool of water and then made him fall in love with himself. And so I've been doing a little bit of that and incorporating some of that into my lore. And just kind of being like, yes, Nemesis is somebody that kind of aspires to these ideals of being like, hey, I'm going to go around in this really dystopian worldscape and take care of the people that are wildly greedy, wildly whatever, people that like often use their power to harm others and bring them down low, and then use that whatever she gains from that to spread it out to maybe the victims and stuff. And yeah. Okay.
I wish Apollo got that comeuppance, to be honest.
It's a fun concept to play with, and especially when you put in a concept world where that kind of stuff is more easily accessible.
Now, what is the origin of your channel? Where did it all begin? Num nums.
Yeah, I got a salad. So my channel started off again with the Infernal Wolf days back in college, because I was like, oh, this is this Twitch thing. I think I can do a little bit of this. And then my computer was just absolutely trash at doing it, so I just kind of stopped for a while.
Don't die! It's just a salad. I know it's healthy, but...
Oh, that one stuck at the back of the throat. Ow.
Remember,
Sorry.
kids, salads can kill you.
Ow. Wasn't expecting that one. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be gross.
You are fine.
Oh, God. I live.
You live! Now,
Okay, so, my computer just was absolutely horrible at, streaming, so I kind of stopped.
oh no.
I guess. Do you want to play your games at, like, 10 frames a second, if not less?
I would say I had something worse, but I streamed in the living room.
Oh.
Yeah. Which
Oh
was,
yes, let's have family walking around. That's fun.
my friends were like,
every-
my friends were like, tell your brother to shut up, but it was actually my mom that was talking.
Oh no.
And I'm like, that's not my brother. That's my mom. The worst mistakes was streaming when soccer was on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can imagine. You're over in the Europe side of things, right?
Yes, I'm Belgian.
And soccer / football is very big over there, as far as
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Yeah, I said soccer so it's easier to understand.
Yeah.
Because football is something
I-
different in America.
Football and rugby over here is the major thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dear God. It's whatever. I don't mind it.
To be fair, rugby players are more sturdy than football players.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's fair.
Because like over here, like they get touched slightly by the opposing player, and they're on the ground like in agony, like
Just
I'm bleeding.
Well, also at the same time, I also think that like you're doing a lot more running and stuff.
They're doing 90 minutes of running, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer is fun. I did play it. It's always fun to like just hop in and just have fun.
I would have liked to play more, but my knees are just absolutely horrible.
I have no
So,
reason to go outside.
I have. I went to was like, you know what? I'm gonna go pursue the arts because that's something I can do that doesn't require a lot of physical activity because my knees are shit.
Well, for me, it's mostly like I don't have a reason to go outside.
I mean, that's also fair. But yeah, in terms of the channel, I originally kind of started picking back up because I was like, you know what? I really want to try this D&D thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, hey, if nothing else, I can play my games and then just queue on my OBS and call it good. And just like, hey, I got a few friends that I can kind of pull and just go like, ah, yes, let's
Grabs friend by the collar. We're playing D&D.
we're playing D&D. Well, it was just right after the program Tailspire came out, which is like a nice 3D map making service.
Mm-hmm.
So I was having a bit of fun with that. We're still running that campaign, by the way.
Nice.
Rime of the Frost Maiden.
I am
And
soon starting a
We're
Lancer
actually getting
campaign.
close. Ooh.
Yeah. Mechas.
Um,
Mechas and bitches.
My roommate's been running a campaign where we have Gundams versus Monster Hunter.
What? How?
A lot of homebrew.
A lot of homebrew. I can imagine because one is very primitive compared to the fucking, mechanized Gundam suits.
As far as I can really explain it, it's it's kind of like a weird apocalypse setting where the mech suits came first, and then they had some weird like battle or something that fucked up everything, and then the monsters started appearing after the fact as like a kind of like a, oh hey, we dropped the atomic bomb, and then oh no, Godzilla's coming around, and while we still have mechs, it's more the point of,
I hate the fact.
well,
I hate the fact that I'm now thinking of a giant death claw, not just a regular one, a
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And that's kind of how the story of that kind of thing is going around. But I started playing a little bit more D&D, doing it like, hey, we're gonna do this once every week, and just spend the rest of the time just hanging out, whatever. And then it was going well, and it was like, you know, I could just play my games and still do this. All I have to do is just, you know.
That is funny that you mentioned that. I had
Get
a
up.
campaign. And my ex now, we're still great friends, right? But she used to like play like games on the side during the campaign because it wasn't her turn, so she couldn't do anything but sit there. So she just started playing games.
Oh. But no, I meant more like doing streaming on the other days, just because it was just like, I'm sitting playing the video games anyways. I might as well just queue up the thing, and if anybody hops by, and I'll go do the thing. And go have some fun chats and enjoy some games together.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of spiraled from there. And then one of my friends was like, "Hey, check out this whole VTuber thing," and I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. I've seen them kind of poking around a little bit. I remember, what's her face? Project Melody.
Yeah.
It was one of those things of like, oh hey, I know about them. Yeah, sure. Granted, I don't. I didn't know that my computer would be able to handle like the 3D stuff, but. And then I saw like the 2D stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's actually really cool. I think I might be able to do that, and I have the perfect character to do that." And things kind of snowballed from there. I got my model. I named Nemesis, and originally I went under the username CGD Nemesis, but then I was like, you know, that's kind of a oddball username. I kind of want things to be a little bit easier to remember. And canonically, here, zoom me out a little bit for you on your end.
Oh, wow.
So you can see my entire model.
Wow. There we go.
Nemi is a DJ.
Oh, well. There you go.
Ta-da!
That is cool.
So I tend to run a lot of like EDM music and whatnot, because it's one of my favorite types of music, because it's like you can pull from every stylization of whatever you want, and it's still kind of under that blanket, and I absolutely adore it. And it was like, I always wanted to have like that kind of like background music of like just being integrated into the character.
Yeah.
A lot of some of the character building I do is finding like songs and whatever else that I personally enjoy.
My music
And
taste
kinda
is
like
yes.
making music taste is yes.
I can show you my playlist right now, and if you scroll down, you'll just see a mix of everything.
Everything.
Everything. Wait.
Yeah,
give me a
it sounds about right.
Let me share, copy link.
Oh, my chat wants me to do an ara ara.
I mean, go ahead.
You want me to say ara ara?
I mean, ara.
Sure. Ara
You know, other artists do nothing to me. I'm immune.
I'm immune.
Yeah. Yeah, because for me it has to be very specific and targeted towards me. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
that's fair.
Yeah. I have people that like melt at other artists, and I'm just like, how?
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 It's one of those things if you want to make it a little bit more personal, you can
Yeah.
do so.
Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, there's...
Get up nice and close, pin you to the wall,
Hi.
and breathe into your ears.
Okay, that's cute. um, but yeah, there's my playlist. There's like everything in there. Like it starts up with like 80s pop, then it transforms into like rock, then it goes to like even older music, and then it goes to gorillas, bunch of gorillas.
Wham! Wake me up before you go. Aha! Took on me.
Then there's some
Good old never gonna give you up. Got it.
yeah. Then there's some Sabaton. There's some synthwave.
Some of the good old hits from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gorillas! I love gorillas.
Yeah.
Good.
There's some OSTs. There's some Bruce Springsteen. It has a bunch of things.
Undertale, Megalovania, 1980s synthwave remix.
Yeah.
There we go.
Then there's
Deja vu.
part 4 music.
Oh, Ninja Sex Party, got it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
There's a lot of good music in my playlist,
Nice.
and it keeps growing. Also, Tusk is an underrated song.
JoJo's songs, yay! I got through all of the Stardust Crusaders, and then I kind of stopped because I was just like, there's gonna be another entire arc that I'm just like not prepared for yet emotionally.
I'm just gonna say this: part 3 is the weakest, one of the weakest parts.
Really?
Yes, compared to part 4, 5, 6, 2, it's very big.
I mean, I really did enjoy 2.
2 was
with,
amazing.
It was ridiculous in just all of the right ways.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you're gonna say, I'm a fox.
You won't get me.
I don't know. I was trying to think of something to say after that, but
Many people try
great.
to make me say that. But it's not working. Anyway, do you know what an elevator pitch is?
oh, yes I do.
Yeah, I want you to do that right now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Can I get at least a topic to elevator pitch?
Your channel. Yeah.
I'm elevator pitching myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want a VTuber that is a nice, energetic most of the time, says a lot, and plays a lot of various different games, adds a lot of writers' insight into various games and media, along with enjoying a lot of various games, maybe goes insane a little bit, and has fun in that regard. Check out nemisisravebane.
Not gonna
Also,
lie.
if you enjoy some various dark topics, such as with the Warhammer franchise or Diablo and that kind of style, I talk about those kinds of things a lot.
I have 2 friends who are very into Warhammer. One is my mod. Don't worry. This was one of the best elevator pitches. The funniest was Lukoa with I'm Puppy.
Mm-hmm.
That was her elevator pitch.
Oh, and last and most importantly, do not boot the fox.
Why not?
Just don't do it. She will scream.
I mean, foxes scream on a regular basis.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay, next question. If you had to rebrand, what would your new brand be? You couldn't be a kitsune anime. Everything, the lore has to go.
Everything has to go?
Everything has to go. You have to be something new.
So that throws out all the cyberpunk stuff too.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I have one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it, and I would love to do a 3-headed Hydra, wearing a butler outfit,
Mm-hmm.
like a nice suit, and doing a bartender thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because the point of being able to have one head taking orders, another head focusing on making the drinks, and another head to just chat and stuff.
Mm. Wanna be my mermaid?
But also just because it would be really interesting to see a model have 3 heads, and then each of the heads moving at once sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible, but it would be kind of cool if the rigging,
Yeah.
the model work could work so that you could choose which head you're speaking out of,
Mm-hmm.
and then give each of them different voices and stuff too.
A challenge.
It would be a challenge.
Yeah.
Dear God, I would not wish that upon my worst enemy.
I mean, I have a
If it could work, it would be amazing.
I have a friend. The name is Hato. Everyone calls him a pigeon, but his lore is that he's a nanomancer, and he has so many good features on his model. He made it himself as well, and it's so fucking
Nice.
good.
I also have a lot of different features. I can toggle my clothing.
Talk about that. My maid outfit wasn't on. Yeah. Cute.
And then I also have my own maid outfit,
Yo.
because chat likes throwing me into the maid outfit all the time. Dear God.
I don't have to be ashamed of the maid outfit because it's part of my lore. Also, I designed it myself.
I mean, that's also fair, but
Mm-hmm.
I know personally I generally like to kind of play the archetype of, why are you doing this to me? Doing this to me? This is torture. Why? Stop it. No.
They're pressing
Bad
the
chat,
buttons.
how dare you?
Next, some streaming questions. Why do you stream?
Honestly, it's kind of one of those things of I enjoy hanging out with some people, playing various games. I mostly just want to have fun with it.
Mm.
I don't want to make it be this huge thing of oh yes, I'm trying to be in the top percentage of streamers and stuff and whatever else. It's more of a, hey, I work a full-time job. I get 4 to 5 hours after work to do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna end up playing video games anyways, because I don't know about you, but the economy is kind of trash, and it's hard to do anything outside of, just sitting at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured if I'm gonna be sitting down playing video games anyways, hey, why not stream?
Mm-hmm. For me, it kind of used to
I
be.
had a lot of fun with it.
For me, it used to be I had no job. I was job searching, and I was I'm just sitting at home all day. I should do something with my life aside from just watching YouTube all day. So that's how I started
I feel
streaming.
that.
Next question. What skills did you develop through streaming? Also, hi Gaz, my trusty puppy. How are you doing?
I would say a little bit more public speaking.
Mhm.
Being able to like enunciate your thoughts a little bit sometimes. And also just because of D&D and stuff being part of me being a streamer, I also have gotten a lot better at doing creative writing.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, a lot of it's like building worlds, creating characters, putting them all into a world, and kind of watching as the tying things together and going like, well, this character wants to do this, and then this character wants to do this, and kind of understanding motivations, and also understanding how writing archetypes work, and being able to create a world that you can drop in and feel like the world's moving around you.
Mm.
It's not a the world only functions because you're here. It's a the world is functioning whether you're here or not. It's up to you to make an impact onto the world.
Yeah. Talking about writing, I remember one night I couldn't sleep at all. So I created a new WC. Her name was Mother, with like a dot after each letter. And like I wrote this like very like just in the moment lore for her. And like and people were like, oh my god, Asta, you're so good at writing. And I'm just sitting there like I just fucked around and wrote this.
I mean, part of me actually wants to go through and do like maybe a comic book series or something, or like just a manga series of just the world that I've been creating, and just kind of like throwing the concepts that I've been working through, both at the macro and kind of minute levels.
I really have
and just kind of like and actually just tell a story of like, hey, this is who the character. These are who these characters are. You don't have to like them. This is more of a tragedy than anything.
Wait, it's really funny. I have what now? 8 OCs. 8 OCs. So let's go over them. So we have main Asto, me. We have Demon Still, which is a demon version of me. Then there is Mother, who is basically to aka AI Sto, because that's basically what she is. She's an android version of me. Then we have Cyber Sto, where the origins of Mother, but she's a different character. Then there's Fox Sto, Mecha Sto. Who else do we have? Oh, Dragon Sto as well. Yeah, there's a lot of Estos. Me creating OCs, but they're all part of the same story. They're multiverse. Like in the beginning of the year, I said
multiverse, whatever.
Multiverse of Astos. Into the Astoverse. But the thing is, I've come to a point where I realized, like, I need to write this all down, because people that come in have no idea who the fuck Dragonstone is supposed to be, or why Cyberstone and AI Store are connected, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
And from my 8 OCs, aside from me, Mother is the most popular. And the main reason for that being is bottoms. That's just what I'm gonna say. The moment I created Mother, all the bottoms came crawling out of the woodwork. Because this is a lore, right? So, basically she is an AI, Asto, android body that originated from a broken cyberstore. Is super fucking powerful. If I had to put it on a scale, Infinity Ultron. But basically, her whole shtick is hypno. Dronification and hypno. Because she wants to save everyone. Can you see why the bottoms came crawling out of the woodwork now?
Hypnotize me, Mai.
Yeah! But yeah, she is the
Sounds
most.
right. Yeah.
She's the most popular alt by far. I really like Macasto, to be honest. I have an image that I can show you about if it wants to load, because my Macasto folder is ginormous.
Nice.
It is not in here. It is in here. Where did I put this? Oh yeah, I remember where this is. There. This is all of the Esters in JoJo Pose.
Oh my god. Oh, I see. Just a bunch of different outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
I get it.
They're all
love it.
different universe versions of Esther.
Nice.
The second to last one is actually from a different timeline.
And Suki in my chat says, I feel the pain that they have for too many folders for their model. Yeah, I'm in that boat too, but it's more of like outfits and stuff, because whenever I change my character, it's a lot more like, oh hey, I have this cool idea for the character. Problem is they're a different race.
Yeah, I just come up with the idea. I'm like, okay, here's the thought process, right? Demon Star, originally Demon Star was supposed to be the evil Asta, but she turned out to be the most gremlin version of me ever.
Sounds about right.
But then there's Mother. Mother, I was like, I couldn't sleep. I was like, I'm bored. What can I do? Let's make an quote-unquote evil, because she's technically evil, version of myself that hypnotizes people. Boom. Dragonstone was like, what if I made a more violent and feral version of me? And Mecha still was just from the desire, I want to be a mecha.
Here, let me show this off real quick for you all.
Oh, whoa.
I'm just showing off the art that you sent me.
It is really good. I love it.
I do like them. They are really pretty.
And Foxto was because
I do like all the different cute little variations.
Foxto came from the meme Asto is a fox. And I will always say no, I'm not. But then
so what made you decide that you wanted to be a furret VTuber?
Haha. It starts all with 1.0. My 1.0 or baby store looked like this. I'm gonna send a GIF.
Oh.
If it loads, that was my 1.0, and somebody commented, hey, your model looks a bit like a ferret. And I incorporated that into my 2.0. So
That's
yeah,
cute.
that's how I became the ferret VTuber.
No. That's adorable.
Also,
It's adorable.
Also, I really love when the DLC trailer dropped for Pokemon. People saw the
Wait, which one?
Scarlet and Violet DLC, the first trailer for them dropped. People saw a Sentry, and I had 10 or more DMs being like, Ferret is in Pokemon again. Ferret is in Pokemon again. Because, as people know, I am very angry at Game Freak for not having Ferret in the game for like 3 generations now. By the way, Ferret's last Pokemon card was in 2020.
Wow.
Ferret has 8 cards on its name. Then there's Speedops, which is a Gen 9 Pokemon. Right now, in 2 sets, has 5 cards.
Wow. I will say my favorite Pokemon is Absol. If I were to do like an Absol theme something or other.
I do have
there's a part of me that really wants to get like a like an Absol themed like one of those suits and stuff. I'm trying to think of the word. Kagurumi?
I will post my top 6 Pokemon.
Sure.
And aside from 2, would you have expected 4 of those? That is the question.
Suki says Umbreon's best. I disagree, but sure. So Asto's favorite tea, top 6, is Furret, of course, Scolipede, Crobat, Inkay, Sylveon, and Yanmega.
Also, Yanmega says trans rights.
Specifically, the Sylveon and Yanmega being shiny.
Oh no, I just put them shiny because they're trans-colored.
Oh.
That's why I say Yanmega says trans rights.
Ah, that's fair.
I love going off track like this. I'm currently actually going through a ROM hack of Soul Silver. It's called Storm Silver. And oh my god, I've lost my mind last stream. You know how annoying it is that you have to go through the main base of Team Rocket or something? With like a bazillion grunts? Yeah, they like double or tripled it for that ROM hack.
Dear God.
I lost my mind. And then it's the leader.
I mean, that sounds amazing though, because it's just like, oh hey, it's like Team Rocket is actually a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, it's amazing, but like I was like, please let me finish the fucking game. I have a deadline for this.
I just need to get through the game. Why are there so many enemies?
And then it's the leader. Right after the leader, you immediately get thrown into a fight with Giovanni, who has multiple level 50 Pokemon.
Oh my god.
And if you lose to Giovanni, you have to do the leader again.
I mean, it sounds like the Elite Four challenge a little bit.
Yeah. It's a very great game, but I actually have a deadline of August 25th.
Oh jeez.
Armored Core comes out. Also, your model is frozen now.
Oh no.
Oop, it will fix itself.
Ah,
It'll fix itself, don't worry. But yeah.
technical difficulties.
Ah!
But yeah.
Oh my god. You just
So?
went through all your speech patterns in like 2 seconds.
Yep, sounds about right.
You wanted to say something? I was gonna move on. So
I was gonna say, if you had to pick yourself a D&D class, I don't know if you're familiar with what they are, but I can list them off for you. What would you say that you are?
Me? Oh, me personally.
Yes, you personally. Or your VTuber character.
Yeah, I know. Let me pull them up really quickly, so I don't have to think of them out of my head.
That's fair.
Okay, so so canonically, I stated this. My moveset of my VTuber, because I'm a Pokemon, would be U-Turn, Shadow Claw, Iron Tail, and Slam. Okay, but I would Fighter maybe, Ranger no, Wizard no, Cleric no, Monk maybe, Bard no.
Do some fist-to-fist combat.
I mean, considering all my moves of my VTuber are physical, I would not be a rogue, I would not be a paladin, I would not be a barbarian. I would say my VTuber would either be a fighter or a monk.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I know I personally would say that I am either a sorcerer or a wizard.
My favorite class is Druid though.
The what?
Druid is one of my favorite classes. I've not gone through all the classes, but I have tried Monk in a one shot, cleric in a one shot. I've played paladin before, and I played druid before.
I do end up playing a lot of well, whenever I do end up playing as a player in TTRPGs, I kind of, and like a lot of the players just go like, ah, yes, I'm gonna be the chaos one, and I'm just like, guess I'm gonna be the mom of the group. Okay. Come on, we're gonna go do the adventure now.
Also,
Come on, children.
On a donaton, we once made a character sheet, but I was just making a character sheet.
Yeah,
The name of the character was Momsto. The Bardsto. But she was a monk.
Nice.
Everything about her, except for her fighting style, was Bard.
Ah.
One of her spoken languages is Draconic, and she had a dragon onesie as one of her items.
Nah. Cute.
You know what she is up to.
Wiggly eyebrows.
My favorite D&D race is Kalashtar. I really love Kalashtar.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really often see them too often.
I really like them because they're like they're and at the time I was like going through all the races, like what is an interesting race that I want to be, and I saw Kalashtar and I'm like, yo, this is human but better.
It's human but better.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually I've actually been toying around with elves a lot lately. Just kind of in the kind of like weird alien kind of ish mind, along with the fact that they're just so old.
It is funny, like my brain refuses to go to anything mainstream or like something that most people pick, right? So
Well,
I tend to stay away from elf.
I mean, that's fair, but I'm also used to like watching like various TTRPGs and stuff where like every character is just like some weird fantasy race instead of just being like the normal like Lord of the Rings whatever stuff, and it's just like so sometimes having like at least the one character in the party that's just like, I'm the normal one. Y'all are fucking weird. and just having that little bit of contrast within the party is just fun to toy around with.
Yeah.
Along with the fact of just the having your own weirdness in your own different ways.
Yeah.
Like, in one campaign, I'm actually playing like I'm doing a weird one, but not like in a like chaotic, like I'm just gonna burn everything down, ha 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 kind of way.
Yeah.
I'm actually playing as a psychopomp in my one Pathfinder campaign run by Suki Koto. If you don't know what a psychopomp is, it's basically like a soul reaper. They are the entities that help souls move on to the various realms. But I'm kind of playing it in a way that like my character doesn't know that's what their role is. But they've been transformed into this thing. And you get to have that fun little bit of like, what is a soul reaper's view on things? How would they interact with things?
Yeah. I just remember,
especially when you're like you're coming from the view of, hey, I'm a human that got fucked up and now I look like a ghoul.
Smooth skin.
I look like the main character from Dark Souls.
Oh no!
I was like, I don't want to be like.
I was more thinking like when you say ghoul, my brain, who's also a Fallout fan, is like ghoul. Ghoul. I just remembered that in my one shot where I was a monk, I played as a lizard folk because we had to take like letters from the LGBT and base everything around that right?
What? Okay.
So I took a lizard folk and I took monger, and then I realized the unarmed for lizard folk is bite, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
does he just like charge his teeth with key?
Yum.
No.
I'm gonna stun you with my bites.
Oh, don't worry, I love bites.
Nom nom nom
Nom
nom
nom nom nom nom nom.
So yeah.
When somebody bites me, I usually say, better leave a mark, Han.
If you're gonna bite, do it right. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I told the guy in Baldur's Gate. It was like whacking my fucking back. And I rolled a nat 20 on telling him that he hits like a child. And I love Shadowheart's comment afterwards. She's like, whatever you're into.
That's amazing. There was one that I liked. That was it was a meme that was like something along the lines of like, you walk up and you find this one weird like you're ambushed by bandits or something, and you're like, no. If you're gonna hit me, do it right. Give me your sword. And they're like, what? I will teach you how to fight. And they're like, okay. They hand you your sword, and then you like stab them through the chest.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
That reminds me of this morning. I saw a video. You're getting robbed, but you're a max level character. And the guy runs up with a gun. It's like, I'm robbing you. No. I have a gun.
No.
Yes. But no.
Yes. No. You are not. You're anything but.
Imagine doing that in a D&D campaign where like a bandit walks up to you and it's like, we're robbing you. And you're just like, no, roll nat 20. And they're just like, okay.
No, I'm robbing you. What?
Next question. If you were given the chance to be a full-time streamer with everything and words, all and everything around it, would you?
Given the chance to do a full-time streaming job, and like being able to like cover all my expenses and shit.
Yeah.
I would say
Also comes with the stress of content creation. Don't forget.
I would say probably, yeah.
Probably.
I do enjoy it. It's just one of those things of like I would have to watch myself and pace myself, so I'm not like
burning yourself out while at the same
burning
time.
myself out, because I do understand, like, yes, I do enjoy my streaming. I want to do more of it, but at the same time, it's also like having a little bit of extra time to not like be talking and social and whatever else too. It is definitely a thing. And I will say there's also just a little part of me that's just like, I also don't want to get like too big, because when you start having chat rooms and stuff just like flying through the chat, and it's just like you can barely keep up, and it just kind of ends up like you're talking to yourself again.
That's why I like to be a smaller streamer, because then I can keep track of chat. I do not know how bigger streamers keep up with like 10k viewers or 3k even.
Honestly, it's probably more the fact that they just kind of end up just doing their own thing, and then just like, yes, you're here to experience what I'm doing, not we're experiencing this together. And I don't know. I don't want to be like kind of weirdly self-centered about things.
Yeah. Next question. If you weren't allowed to stream, what form of content creation would you make?
I mean, I do enjoy the variety gaming and stuff, but and part of me also wants to be like a like a creator where I'm like producing my own stuff. Probably like I've been working on my Arcana Punk lore for a while, and I would love to maybe even like release that as like a campaign setting that people can play in. And be like, hey, look at all these characters, and here's kind of their what they're up to. Here, allow me to give you options for being able to deal with certain situations and allow the monsters to not only be just. If your players want to murder hobo their way through the campaign, they can murder hobo their way through the campaign. Or, if they wanted to, they can also play the more nuanced way of being able to negotiate and whatever else with people. And be like, hey, I want to try to talk this guy out of attacking us because I don't want to go into combat right now.
Yeah.
Like, I totally understand that, and I feel like there should be more options for that, especially in certain games and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that's one of those things of like a lot of the adventure paths that I've been running across, they just go like, ah yes, you walk into the room and then they attack, and I'm like, thanks game. It doesn't really leave much of a choice for my players. Thanks.
That's to come back to something that happened off stream. That's kinda what I kinda did with the spiders, right? I was like, so to give context, I was playing Baldur's Gate in thingy in the voice chat, and my druid just walked off a cliff randomly. And I went in the spider pit where I actually wanted to go. So normally I'm presuming like the spiders would just be like, oh, food, attack, you know? But since I'm a druid and I can talk to animals, I talked my way out of that. I was like, hey, see those goblins? They're good for goblin up.
Those goblins.
Yeah, you should goblin them up.
There's way more of them than there are of me.
Yeah, and I just caused chaos that way. And sometimes like being able to like just talk your way into like swaying like creatures, animals, or other NPCs in your favor is so much more fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Plus, you can get up to just a lot of shenanigans.
This is what I like about Baldur's Gate so much. It really feels like you're playing D&D. Just playing D&D.
I mean, it's using the like actual rules for like D&D 5e.
Yeah.
So.
Like, oh no, this goblin camp is with an army of goblins. How will you deal with it? You can just fight them straight on, or poison their booze.
You can do whatever you want with them.
Yeah, or you can just ignore them and somehow help them destroy a camp full of druids and tieflings. To which I ask, why would you fucking do that, you monster? Okay, next question.
Sure.
Some tips for newer streamers. Or streamers in general.
Sorry, repeat that?
Some tips for newer streamers. Or streamers in general.
Some new tips for newer streamers.
Well, some tips for streamers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
A new trip for like starting out and stuff. Try to think about what makes you unique, quote unquote, against any other streamer. Like, yeah, to be fair, like a lot of us are also kind of doing the exact same thing. Of like, yeah, we're playing video games and providing commentary, or just hanging out and doing whatever else. I know some streamers that do like they literally set up a camera, sit behind a drum set, and go at it for 3-4 hours.
Do something you love.
Yeah, just do something you love, but I also like in some cases like try to find something unique, or kind of like figure out what you want your stream to focus on, maybe. Because I know there are some streamers that like, hey, I'm going to only do Call of Duty content, and that's what they're gonna do for however long.
Mm-hmm.
They'll sit there and talk about balance patches, provide their own commentary, find maybe weird bugs and stuff that you can
Speedrunners.
do. Speedrunners, exactly. So there's a lot of different avenues that you can go for. So finding your niche is an important thing. Another part is try not to worry about quality when you're first starting out. Quality can come secondary.
Scuff is always there. You cannot avoid
Scuff
it.
will always be there. But I'm more just mean like, oh hey, don't buy yourself a $5,000 rig to stream and then go like, yeah, I didn't like this 3 months down the line, and I would just have a computer that's like ridiculously made to do some streaming.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things of try it out for yourself, see if you like it or not. Most often than not, you're also going to not be seeing a lot of growth early on. You might get like 1 or 2 people to start off with, maybe.
I've always said this. I've always said this to people. Fuck numbers. If you look at numbers, you're just shooting yourself in the foot.
But yeah, don't worry about the numbers. For the most part, you'll kind of come into your own eventually.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a race. If people like your content, they will come to your content. Just make it to the best of your ability, but don't try to don't try to go overboard with it until you have the ability to
take your time, be yourself.
Yeah. And then what's the last one?
Here's an important one that I always say. Do something you enjoy.
Also, if you do want to kind of quote unquote worry about numbers and stuff, I'm not saying that you should advocate that I should advocate for this kind of stuff, but if you do want to grow, don't just do things on Twitch. Do things on multiple different platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, or X now, I guess, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, hey, I'm gonna be on a whole swath of things. Hey, if you like where I'm at, please subscribe or check out my other things.
Honestly,
you can catch me live here or enjoy doing that kind of stuff. More often than not, probably finding somebody that can do editing or something for you if you want to be a creator is probably the best, like the first thing that you should do.
Mm-hmm.
If you start kind of getting the start picking up a little bit of steam,
mm-hmm.
and like, oh hey, maybe there's this person started donating you a whole bunch of money or whatever.
Honestly, the thing about Twitter, that's not really a tip. That's actually like more of a must, because you need to let people know you're out there. Just being on Twitch is not enough, honestly.
Yeah.
You have, like, the 2 most important things that you shouldn't do is advertise yourself on Twitter and make a Discord server for your community.
Yes, Discord server is one of the other things that you can do, because I absolutely love my Discord. It actually keeps me going throughout the day sometimes. And it's fun to see what shenanigans we come up with.
Or just, my favorite thing about my community is, like, I have friends from, like, different communities that I'm part of. Just seeing them converge into one, and just seeing people from communities that they don't know just hang out and talk to each other is the thing that makes me happy.
I actually just had a conversation in my Discord recently about getting your debt removed from companies that like buy off your debt.
Mm-hmm.
And like how to kind of like game the system on that one a little bit, because with the certain legalities and stuff, you can, if somebody buys out your debt and they don't have the information or your consent or anything from that, you can basically just say, "Oh, your debt just got wiped clean. Thanks, company."
That is interesting. Wow.
Yeah, it's one of those weird ones. Like, yeah, it's not like what we expect to like be talking about, but like, hey, sometimes useful information can come out of that kind of stuff.
For me, that's like I do not fully understand like the college debt or the school debt thing because we don't have that over here in Europe. So it's like I get that it exists and it's a major
Yeah,
fucking
that's fair.
problem.
That's fair.
But I don't know how to handle it or how to talk about it because I've not been in that situation.
That's also fair. It is useful to have people that know about what you're doing or what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sometimes people use that information to use it against you, and then some people will use it to help you.
Yeah.
It's just finding the people that are willing to actually help you.
Yeah. I've had multiple American guests that on a question that will come up later
Sure.
say student debt.
Yeah.
You can already guess what the question will be. It's money related.
If you get a bunch of money, what will you spend it on?
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
that's fair. I mean, if you want to do that question now, sure.
I mean, there's still like a section in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we'll come up with now.
Yay! Next question.
What's one of your favorite games of all time and why? I say one of because most people are like, I can choose one.
I gotta say, one of my favorite ones of all time would be the Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Soulsborne franchise. Just because of how precise you have to play with it sometimes.
It is amazing.
It's one of those things of like, it's not only a... it's not only an RPG, but it's also like a rhythm game.
Yeah.
And, no...
I know what you mean. I know what you
It's a
mean.
rhythm game.
I know what you mean. It just got me giggling, that's all.
Dark Souls is a rhythm game.
I love Dark Souls. Dark Souls is one of my favorite franchises as well.
Yeah, but not only that, you also get to explore a world that each little like item that you pick up, each little enemy that you come across, each little area that has like weird architecture and stuff. Each has their own like little story to it and why it's there. And it kind of creates this grander narrative that, while it doesn't tell you things specifically, it does tell you a story once you look at it each little individual piece in conjunction with each other.
Yeah.
To create that bigger narrative and go like, oh hey, who's this character? Well, according to this, and this that you found along the way, and whatever else, you can tell that, hey, maybe this character was this, and this is what happened to them, and this is the reason why they're in this weird, dark, decrepit area nowadays, and like the last stretches of their mind. Or like even the story of Solaire, who's like, hey, I want to go find the sun because I haven't been able to find the light as of late. And you watch as he kind of like travels around the world, and then eventually like you can either save him or let him be.
Gotta make the right decisions.
Or eventually you can watch as he like kind of like falls under the weight of his own
Depression.
pursuits. Because spoiler alert, at the end of his arc, if you don't save him, he gets a sun bug put on his head that's gonna like starts eating him alive, and he's kind of goes insane, going like, "I found the light," It's like, no, Solaire, you haven't. No.
Mind control, smile. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like, oh, poor Solaire.
Mhm.
You feel so bad for him. But and this continues in basically all of the games. I haven't
Yeah.
really played a lot of 2 because I didn't really like the mechanics of 2 because I don't know, it didn't feel like the same game. It's like, yeah, it's the same franchise, but it's like they changed so much about like the way the character moves and stuff and hitboxes and stuff work that it's just like ugh. Doesn't quite feel like the same
Yeah.
game.
There's a
And
reason
then
why.
Dark Souls 3 came out and I've got like 500 hours into that. I will say another game franchise that I also really dove into was the Overwatch series or Overwatch game. 'Cause,
Sad
I got sucked
laughter.
in.
Sad laughter.
I got sucked into the competitive nature of things and was like, I'm gonna get myself really good at FPS games because I really enjoy this game and I want to be I want to get up in the upper reaches and while I did get better, everybody else got better.
Yeah.
So it's the yeah, I can play FPS games a lot better than some of my friends, but at the same time, it's also the everybody that I'm playing against is also a lot better than me because they're also really good FPS gamers, and I'm just like, fuck.
God, Overwatch is a kind of worse.
It becomes a like a sweat fest, and I'm just like, come on.
I loved Overwatch. Emphasis on the loved. Blizzard is not on a good track.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of think that what they were hoping for didn't pan out in the way that they wanted to.
It's like I was so excited for the PvE. That's why I came back to Overwatch. I dropped out because the developers were so focused on the competitive side that it just estranged, I think the word is, the casual players.
Yeah, to an extent.
And like I was like, oh, PvE, this is gonna be really exciting. That's why I picked it back up. And then like the fifth later because we heard nothing, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, nothing.
That's the reason why.
And
But
that,
no, I think what that one was
the moment like PvE got cancelled.
I think what they wanted to do was like turn it into like a World of Warcraft kind of style game, and I'm like, I don't think that's how it would work without having to like being able to like build your own hero and stuff, and
Here's a
instead
hot
of, like
take.
choosing from a list of your own characters.
Here's a
or
hot
the
take.
characters that they made.
Here's a hot take. Loot boxes in Overwatch were better. A comment on Steam. A comment on Steam said it the best. Why drop $20 on a skin for a hero that barely changes anything, when you can buy Risk of Rain 2 for $25?
When you can do what now?
When you so I'm gonna repeat it. Why spend $20 on a skin for the character?
Right.
When you
Yeah.
can when for the same money and $5 extra, you can get Risk of Rain 2 for free. Well, Risk of Rain 2, you know.
Right.
I
get it.
I compared it to League. I literally put them side to side, Overwatch and League, and I'm like, Overwatch way of things is so horrible. League does this way better, and I'm praising
Yeah,
League.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, League has its own problems.
League also is cheaper in its skins.
Yeah. It's one of those things of like, yeah, I like on one hand, I do want to support the artists and stuff that are making the various cosmetics and stuff because there is a lot of work that goes into that.
But like,
On top of like being able to like not only like concept design, also 3D design, and then also color design, everything.
I think the
And then
monetization,
also make it function in the thing.
the monetization
But
of
I do
League,
agree that the monetization has just gotten ridiculous, just across the board in a
Yeah.
lot of things.
but League at work, like if Overwatch adopted the League way, that would have been so much better, right? So in League you have like your chests that you can earn, which you used to be able to do in Overwatch. You get skin shards, you get blue essence for the new heroes and champions and shit. It's so much better in terms of like, hey, you want a skin, you can either work for it and get it, like in rerolls or getting it out of a chest, or just straight up buy it, which I think is way better to have it that way, because
it's one of those things of like,
I've had a $30 skin out of a reroll in League of Legends.
Right.
Yeah, so League does it better. You get rewarded better in League for playing the game. Like, I've said this when I was playing Overwatch 2. Why would you play casual? You get nothing from it. Why would you play arcade? You get nothing from it. The only thing that rewards you for playing the game is competitive. And then it still hates you for playing competitive. I've tested it out one season. My main role was tank, right? So I only played tank the entire season to see how it went. I was hardstick. I did not climb at all. I don't know why or how. Then I tried the opposite role, a role that I do not play at all. I play damage. And I'm climbing through gold.
I mean, to be fair, it's also one of those things of picking roles that are more impactful for people to play.
Yeah, but tank is supposed to be an important and rewarding role, right?
It's supposed to be, but...
Yeah, and you get punished for...
It's one of those things of, like, being able to go and murk people is probably a little bit more powerful than just being able to, like, protect everybody.
The funniest thing is, when I did the damage thing, when I tested it out with damage the entire season, I played heroes... I practiced during competitive with heroes that I'm not good with. I suck at Pharah. I played Pharah and McCree all season. I did not play heroes that I'm comfortable with. And I was climbing through gold while I was playing all my mains as a tank. I got punished for playing my main role and my main heroes. That's how I saw it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit... I'm a bit angry at Overwatch for that.
No, I get it. So, next question?
Yes. What is your comfy game?
My comfy game?
Yeah. A game where you're coming home from work, you just want to vibe, you want to turn your brain off, you just start the game up and play it.
As of late, it's been Gunfire Reborn.
Based.
No, hear me out on this one. It's one of those things of like, hey, it's a very repetitive game, and all you have to do is just like, it's just FPS skills, and you just get to like build whatever you kind of want as you move forward. I wonder if you can guess what my main character is.
Wait, I was just zoned out because
it's a bunch of animals. It's the fox.
I just got zoned out because my partner got hacked.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
God damn it, how the fuck did she get hacked?
I don't know.
God damn it, woman.
But,
Okay. Damn it. Yeah, thank you for notifying the server, Zero. Do use another one, though. Oh, cry, wife got hacked.
oh no.
Okay. Gunfire Reborn, you played a fox. Funny thing, I also played a fox because she's very fun. And eventually building her to get infinite foxfight is just so fucking funny.
Okay.
No.
But yeah, I personally like doing the Foxfire just forward AoE fireball.
Yeah, that's
That one's like the most powerful one that I've noticed because I've just like wiped through a line of everything.
yeah. And when you like get all the upgrades, it's just like, what's a gun?
What is gun?
What
I don't
is-
need gun. I am the firebender here. And then I have little competitions between some of my friends to just go like, yes, who is the who's the person that gets the most damage?
Yeah.
Because I also have some friends that like do like ridiculous crit builds and stuff too.
Yeah.
Especially on the dog that can just like auto fire like crazy.
Yeah.
Meow.
Don't worry, this
Anyway,
isn't the worst distraction on stream. I once got a bot raid on a momsters, so
Oh no.
yeah, we fixed that because I have a funny command that is if you type in no bot, it will send you to a video which explains how to deal with bot raids.
Huh. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. It's a video of a friend, and it really works with getting rid of bots on your channel. I mean, that video just gets explained and stuff. And honestly, having this knowledge...
I actually have a nice mod. I'm gonna shout him out. Ducky Dragon.
Mhm.
He has like this one website that has access to like every like known quote unquote bot to streamers and stuff, and he'll just sit there and just clear them out every now and again.
Yeah.
And I gotta give him so much credit for that because
I'm
he's
pretty
been
sure that's the
very
same
helpful for
site that is linked in the
I mean,
video.
probably.
Yeah. You just click all followers that are known bots and just wipes them. Yay!
Yeah. So next question.
Wait. Everyone is now DMing me. Kiza's account got compromised.
Thanks, I'm aware. Oh no! Oh no! Everything's broken! No!
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, no.
What's a childhood game you'd like to replay?
Oh my god, RuneScape.
Most of the times
RuneScape is one of those games that you can just like sit back and relax and play because it's you literally just like click once, let the game do its thing for a while, and then you just go back and click again. It would honestly be one of those like great Steam game or stream games to play because because all you have to do is just kind of like AFK and just watch chat.
Yeah. I never got into RuneScape. I once tried it and like I was like, nah.
It's a very grindy game. They're gonna call me out, motherfucker.
Child me did not like RuneScape.
To be fair, I also didn't have access to like any non-computer games.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I grew up with a Nintendo DS or like and the Nintendo Game Boy SP.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't have any consoles whatsoever, so it was those and a computer.
Yeah.
And the computer was, hey, what game can I play? Well, there's this nice online game called RuneScape that I can play that some of my friends are also playing, so I can actually chat with them while I'm at home.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
It was a way for me to be social with my friends because, you know, Facebook wasn't a thing at the time.
Yeah. God, I got on Discord through VRChat. I like met people on VRChat. Like I saw that from YouTube videos. Like I said, all I did back in the day was just YouTube videos and do something to waste time. And then I made friends online, and boom, I'm literally the most social being ever now.
Yeah, no kidding. I will say, streaming and stuff has been a great pickup for my mental health, just because it's like, while yes, it's not perfect by any means. Like I don't get to like have friends that I get to have over all the time and go do things in person with, like even just going to the park and just doing whatever. But nowadays it's more like a hey, I can go out or I can go click on my Discord,
Mhm.
go say hi, and I have friends that I can constantly play games with, chat with,
Mhm.
and I have a social circle that I can kind of like even vent to about whatever uh, thoughts are like coaxing my brain.
Mhm.
Like there was a time like a month or two ago where I was having like this weird depression where I it was some like weird existential depression where it's like I'm in a rut and I can't get out of the rut
Mhm.
and it's going to be in this rut for the perpetuity of my life because it's just like why do I exist? Why?
Oh.
It's not even just like a capitalism thing. It was just hey, I had to put up with my body being in pain. I had to constantly feed the thing. I had to
Yeah.
constantly eat, drink, sleep, whatever, for the rest of my life. Why though?
Why?
Like, just living is a pain in the butt. Come on.
Being alive is very much pain.
I don't know why it like my body was or like my brain was just like ah yes this is the thing that you're gonna be depressed about.
Mhm.
I don't understand. It's not even anything I can change. Anyways,
God, streaming is such an amazing thing.
but yeah, I will say it's like being able to have that community to like vent to and be able to like be open with, be like, hey, look at all these cool things that we can work on together, or like have ideas of things that I can do or whatever, and constantly being like having people to chat with, being able to game with, laugh, cry, etc.
Yeah.
I get it's just nice.
Mhm. What would the ultimate game from your favorite franchise be? So,
The ultimate game?
the ultimate game from your favorite franchise, and franchise can be anything. Could be TV series, book series, film series, actual game series. Haha, I found a hard question for you. Hey, the funniest answer was Love Life fighting game.
Well, the thing is, like, there are certain like books that I would love to see turned into like movies and stuff because I would love to see the visuals that they come up with that for that kind of stuff. But turning it into a game, actually, what I would love to see is a nice Warhammer game where it allows you to pick one of the different factions that you can play as, and then have it be like a giant AOE map,
Mm-hmm.
or like not AOE.
Mm-hmm.
Like think almost like levels of Skyrim map, if
Yeah.
not bigger, and
No.
just be like, hey. I'm almost imagining like PlanetSide 2 levels, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's, hey, if you can go around, try to take objectives from the other players,
Mm-hmm.
and be able to like upgrade either yourself, your equipment, even get purchase like different vehicles or different units
Yeah.
to suit your playstyle, or be like, yeah, I'm just gonna drive around in a tank. What are you gonna do to stop me? Oh wait, you also have a tank. Fuck. and just let it be a pure mishmash of like, like taking objectives would give you points or whatever, and then you could spend those points to upgrade your stuff, and then and if you lose the stuff, then or you die and you lose your stuff, then
Yeah.
like maybe you take a little bit of the points cuts,
Yeah.
and but everything's like free and like, oh hey, if you can like buy the cosmetics or something, like oh hey, I want to play I want to play as a space marine, so you get your bog standard space marine, and then as you play the game, it's like, oh hey, you get this you can now wield a chainsword and a pistol, cool. And then you can go run around in melee and body people, or and then oh hey, I want to paint my arm red because I want to rep the Blood Angels. There you go.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
then
fun.
it would also have other options for like the different factions, like Tyranids being xenomorphic and whatever else.
Yeah.
You can play as like Necrons being like weird robots and stuff, or play as the orcs or elves, or just anything down the line, and just kind of like pick whatever kind of side that you're on, and then you just jump into the map and start going ham.
Sounds fun.
It's just a full free for all, and then you just respawn. It would be a lot of fun.
It sounds a lot of fun. But I've been holding off from this for a long time now.
Okay.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough. That's fair. But yeah, I will say one of the. I'll just speak into your ears as you're chatting. One of the things that I love about the Warhammer franchise is not only do you get to pick between like 27 different factions and stuff, each of them having their each individual lore, individual characters that you can be like, hey, they did this really cool thing. I really like this. This is who I'm going to aspire to play.
Huh?
Hi.
Hi. I'm back. I feel like sitting with this from before the stream questions.
Oh no. This is why you always use the restroom before you start streaming.
I drank an entire can of coffee in the meantime. If there was a game made about you, what would it be?
Are we taking me IRL or my VTuber?
VTuber.
My VTuber? Okay. Probably a cross between Cyberpunk 2077 and the Shadowrun franchise.
Elaborate.
So Shadowrun is basically fantasy cyberpunk. And that's kind of what I've built into my lore. Doing well. And so basically, it's kind of one of those things of like, you get to see the weird underbellies of what capitalist society looks like. Kind of see like the various nuances of figuring out. It's one of those things of like, oh hey, you get to see the different people like doing flesh warping and stuff, and like doing like weird mutational science. You get to watch as different gangs are fighting each other over territory. You get to watch as the corporations like press their thumbs down on both the politics and the various and just the residents of whatever cities they're in, because it's we're at the top, you're going to stay at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because I can make you stay at the bottom.
Next, we're going.
And then also just being able to like see like individual characters have their own different stories and whatnot. Because I actually have quite a lot of different characters based on a whole bunch of different things, and
it sounds like me.
Each kind of have their own little bit of moment. they're not like different versions of Nemi. It's like actually independent characters that are just like marks of the world.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you get to add in all the craziness of the fantasy, being like, ah, yes, now we have orcs and tieflings and whatever else.
Whatever
Elves.
suits your fancy.
Dragons.
Dragons.
Besides, who wouldn't want to shoot a gun at a dragon? Come on, it's fun.
Bang bang. Dragon is like, oh yeah. Takes out a gatling gun.
Here, let me shoot fire out of my mouth at you.
Now I just imagine the dragon opens its mouth, a minigun comes out, and it just starts blasting.
I am the pasta dragon. Freeze pasta at you. Oh my god. I do have plans for like a cyber dragon at some point.
Yo. Next.
Because giant robots are fun. Come on.
Yeah. Like the title song of Megas XLR. Everyone loves Mega Robots.
I've heard of that one. I haven't actually watched that.
It is amazing. Pretty sure that was everyone's Mecha Awakening back in the day as a child. That and Transformers.
Yeah.
Next for fun questions.
Yay, fun questions.
You get 1 million. What do you do with it?
Well, I'm gonna throw debt as the obvious one. Second would.
Yeah.
Gender transition.
Mm-hmm.
Third option would be possibly buying a house.
Can I be honest?
Hmm.
I thought you were cis female.
Huh?
I thought you were cis female from the pictures.
No.
From your pictures and everything. I thought you were cis female.
No, I am trans female.
Your heart must be pounding right now because you got gender affirmation.
It is very nice to hear that though.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes, I am a trans girl, trans woman. But I don't really like espouse it as much because it's one of those things of like, if you're gonna be here for me, like you're gonna be here for me beside, regardless of my who or what's in my pants.
Yeah.
But on the same time, it's also like, well, maybe I want what's in my pants to fit along with what I am.
Yes. Yes. So much yes.
So, that's number 2. Number 3 would be like buying a house that I don't have to like constantly pay rent for or anything. And then after that would probably be like doing content creation stuff, being like, hey, let me get my super rig. Here, let me get this really fancy model and stuff. Or here, let me set up my room set up a nice room that I can do VR chat and stuff in.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I do have an index that I need to pull out of the closet, but
I have like the first fucking Vive.
yeah, I want to get trackers, but at the same time, it's also like I don't use the VR enough because the only thing that is there just hasn't been enough support for VR games. Period. And like, yeah, I could play Beat Saber or Half-Life Alyx and stuff or VR chat, but it's like those are like the only 3 that I know of. Other than some weird games that are like kind of VR chat or like VR compatible, but it's like you know that they put in the VR compatibility after they made the game.
My favorite VR compatible one,
Phasmophobia is one of those that is just like, I see what you're trying to go for here. It didn't quite work out the way you wanted it to.
My favorite is the forest. Picking up the axe, going to a tree, and just wiggling your arm is speedrunning cutting a tree. It's just
Yeah, that's fair.
tree falls over. While in the Noma game, it's like and in VR it's just like and And I love that so much.
Honestly, what I would like to see is like a cool physics engine where it's like it actually requires you to have the wind up to do a good chop or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't think that would be.
That is way too immersive.
That would take way too much coding to be able to do.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
Sure.
This is a two-parter. There's a first and a
two-parter?
second question, yeah. First
Okay.
part is, who is your favorite fictional protagonist? Anti-hero, good guy. Force of good that defeats the evil.
First, favorite protagonist.
Good guy, anti-hero.
Do they have to be an anti-hero or?
It's a loose term. It's protagonist is loose term. They're
Okay.
good.
Protagonist.
They can be an anti-hero. They're just good. It's literally from a scale from Venom to Superman, you know? If you have
I
to
know,
take
I
two
know.
extremes.
I am looking around. I'm just trying to think.
And remember, book series, TV series, game series can also fit in.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I'm just like.
There's so much characters.
There's so many different stories to tell and everything that I'm just like, I don't really. Because each story has its own like little bits to it. There's like
Yeah.
Like if I were to say Ichigo from Bleach, it'd be like, yeah, well, his story is that of understanding the world, the spiritual world around him, and kind of like figuring out like who he is amongst all of these different things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very much a understanding yourself more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very much a very personal, like, yeah, there's a huge cast and stuff, and each character has their own like their little parts to play within the greater narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other characters like Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia, whose entire story is like, yeah, I'm trying to become a hero, but his story is like trying to understand the nuances of like, well, what's the morality of dealing with these kinds of things, and well, kind of I'm trying to understand the system that they have in place, on top of being like trying to figure out everybody's kind of like learning in their own different paths, and
Mm-hmm.
I will say one of my favorite book series is The Alchemist: Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those like modern fantasy things where it's more of like, hey, you know all those like notable people from history like Machiavelli, Nicholas Flamel,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the various like Greek gods and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
or just across the board. Like they even have like Scathach, basically from the I must say Irish pantheon, but I might be doing some. I might not be Irish. But I know it's in that area. But basically, that story is a full-on one where it's, hey, this weird kind of looping in on itself prophecy of like, hey, Machiavelli found the Sorcerer's Stone. He's been using it to stay alive, but within the pages of the book that he used, the Codex, is this prophecy of, hey, you're going to be the ones that come across this set of twins, aka the main characters that are gold and silver,
Mm-hmm.
that have gold and silver auras, and it's kind of like this weird race to the finish of like, hey, we got to teach you all the different styles of magic. Here, let's get you across, bouncing around different parts of the world and finding the old gods and having them teach you, on top of being either captured or whatever else by the different enemies that they come across.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a really good series.
Yeah.
Like they even pull out like Prometheus and Hecate and stuff, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. Quetzalcoatl as well.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So who is your favorite protagonist? Good guy, anti-hero?
I can't say any of them.
Then
Once you become a writer, you literally cannot have a favorite.
okay.
Because each of them, it's the, I can appreciate the story for what it is.
Then the opposite question.
Because
oh.
the problem with like, I have a degree in media production, specifically like cinematography and stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, it's the, yeah, I can find all these different stories appealing in each of their own different facets, because no two stories are specifically the same, even though they might have similar tropes. And it's, each character has their own like motivations, each character has their own lessons and stuff that they need to learn or overcome to be who they are. So like, if you get this one like really brash character, it's like, hey, maybe you need to learn to take a step back and look at the problems objectively. Or if you get this kind of like really really timid character that's very much a overthinks everything, gets kind of lost in their own thoughts, and they kind of suffer from the indecision. It's the actually a famous case for that one is it was a Shakespeare one. Fuck, what was his name? Oh, poor Yorick. Fuck. 1 second. I'm gonna look it up.
You're fine.
Shakespeare. I think it was Hamlet. Where Hamlet's thing is, hey, a lot of the tragedies that happened could have been prevented if I had only taken action. So it's one of those things of understanding the reason why the characters are in the stories that they are. However, I've seen a little bit of a kind of surgence in some of the newer superhero movies where it's like, hey, what's the purpose of a superhero being in here? Well, it's to fight the bad guys. But what if there's no bad guys? Well, the bad guys come because there's a superhero. And I'm like,
That sounds like Hancock.
It's kind of like, it doesn't really...
It really sounds like the movie Hancock, where it's like superhero but no supervillains.
Well, it's more one of those things of like, it's like, oh yeah, the world's completely fine, regardless of whether the superhero's here or not. And then it's only because the superhero rises that, oh hey, crime's up and whatever else. And
that's so funny. Superhero exists,
like,
crime goes up. Like, huh? You know this guy exists. Why would you do this?
I think what it is like, writers have this kind of weird back compatibility of like, hey, the reason why these characters should have existed is because like, hey, they see some mugging or something going on, and they're like, hey, I have this weird power that allows me to zip in at the right moment to stop the thing that's going on and detain them and give them to the police. Cool.
Mhm.
And that's kind of what they end up doing for most of the time that they're not like dealing with the quote-unquote supervillains.
Yeah.
But the thing is, a lot of people kind of go like, they kind of skip over that part and just go like, well, why aren't there any supervillains?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's kind of one of those things of like, it's the supervillain needs to rise because the superhero is doing all the things to eliminate crime,
Yeah.
and the supervillain is the antithesis to test the superhero's mettle in these kind of regards. Is like, hey, why are you being a hero?
I do like
Or
this.
can your morals justify saving one person over another?
That
That kind of thing.
I do like this about like Bane and the Riddler, where they originated because like Nigma is like, oh, I need to prove to this bad fellow that I'm the smarter person, and with Bane it's like, oh, this guy is tough, I want to break him, you know. Like they went,
That's fair.
like that's how they came to existence. Like they want to challenge the superhero. I just hydrated. Like I was about to set it down. There we go.
But yeah, so there's this kind of weird thing going on. Like, you can kind of see it in Captain America, where it's like, oh hey, in his first kind of sequel or his prequel story with him running around World War I or II, I don't remember which one it was, but it's like, yeah, he has a purpose. Like he was built out of a war, and
I actually have a serious question because I am into comics a lot, but somehow I cannot think of any other Captain America villain than Hydra. Does Cap have any other villains?
I think Hydra is kind of like the big one, but I do believe that
Does Cap have another villain?
There's a animated story called Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which does kind of go over the Avengers and some of the other various comic book MCU characters.
But like, okay, I need to search this up because I'm racking my brain. Like, most of Cap's villains are Hydra related.
Yeah, but basically the whole kind of story of Cap is, well, now that you're in the modern century, what is your purpose here? And they never really kind of answer that.
Okay, Crossbones is one that isn't related to Hydra. And then there's just a bunch of fucking
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the
most of the other villains,
Captain America does a lot more for
the Avengers. He's more of an
Avengers
Avengers protagonist. Yeah, because like
it's one of those things of like, oh yeah, he gets pulled into the Avengers because that's who he is, and
it's like the Avengers are his only identity, to be honest.
Technically, he had a villain in MODOK, of all things.
MODOK is also an Iron Man villain, though.
Yeah.
I see MODOK more as an Iron Man villain than a Captain America villain.
I mean, it's probably like a mixture of the two.
But anyway, next question. Which countries do you want to visit, and why is one of them Japan? And yes, that is the entire question, and yes, I've never been wrong. Gets them every time. The call out.
You know what? So I can go visit the various castles and stuff in Japan and see the different foods and cuisines. Fuck Tokyo.
I'm just reveling in the fact that this always gets everyone every time. Oh. I think push to talk is off. Oop. Hello. Did I get disconnected or something? No, everything's here. Huh. Oh, boo. Bop, bop. I cannot hear Nami. Oop.
Some of the Christianity, Judaism, whatever.
Huh. You're back.
Like,
Hi.
Hey, let's go to Jerusalem and check out all the cool stuff that's there. See the
you're
history of
finally.
that kind of stuff.
You're back in the middle of your talking.
Oh no.
I missed half of that. You fell away like you were talking, but there was no sound.
Oh no. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, a good European tour. Yes, Japan, for all of the various reasons, just because it's a really cool area, just full of its own culture and stuff. Granted, I would probably like to see a good mix of all the historical sites, along with all the different cuisines and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what else. I mean, there was a part of me, like, way back when I was a kid, was like, I was being taught about the whole Christian stuff because that's what my family. We're like, hey, let's go to church every Sunday, kind of deal. I was like, well, might as well try to learn. And there was actually a really cool book series that was like, it was taking place in the Christian apocalypse.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey, well, let's interpret what the apocalypse looks like, but today.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh hey, all these like weird black demons and stuff. And it's like, no, they're actually helicopters, and just kind of seeing the weird steps that it seemed actually reasonable for what it was. And then it was like, oh hey, yeah, we had the rapture happen, and then suddenly just a fuck ton of people just disappear, especially those that are like pilots and stuff, and cars, and just a whole mess of everything just gets wiped off the board.
Oop.
And then it was just like, kind of seeing all the like different, watching individuals kind of deal with the fact that like, oh yes, we're dealing with the apocalypse, and it was really interesting.
Okay. Last question
Okay.
is, do you have questions for me?
Ooh.
Takes up entire book of questions.
If you had to pick 3, I'll say movies, TV shows, or video games, or anime, I suppose, to define who you are, what would those 3 be?
Damn, giving me a hard one. TV show, One Piece.
Okay. So you like to be adventurous and
It's more so
see
about the
about
moral
things.
lessons that I've learned from One Piece.
yeah, that's fair.
The One Piece
The
is
One
real.
Piece is real.
The one.
The one.
Define who I am in a game or the movie.
It can be multiple ones.
I mean, yeah, that's what you said. I'm thinking the curiosity and adventurism and stuff from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Um. Um. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. Oh, I don't know. This is a hard question.
Fair enough.
This is a really hard question because how do you define yourself in like movies and TV shows and games?
I mean, I suppose that's fair.
I said One Piece. One Piece. Yeah, One Piece.
Okay.
The One Piece.
Okay. Just One Piece 3 times. Got it.
Yeah.
What else? Okay. Here's another one. If you could replace your body parts with anything that's like cybernetic and stuff, would you do it, and what would you get?
Nanotech arm.
Nanotech arm?
So I can change it in any shape I want.
Nice.
I've always so the reason why I immediately knew that, I've always been like, you know what would be cool if I like could like change my arm into a sword or something, or like something else, you know?
Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
Okay, here's something cool that I've been like thinking of. Like imagine you lose like your arm, right? And you could replace it with like a mechanical one. What if you have a slot for your phone? So you put it on your wrist, your mechanical wrist, and it's just there and you can just do that. How cool would that be?
Yeah, that would be actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh! The nose booping has begun. It wasn't me.
Oh, it does show up on your screen. Cool.
Yeah.
I am being booped.
That's a hyper boop. That's not just a boop.
That's my infiniboop.
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 Brrrr.
It's like, somebody moves! Ah! I said to move the plots! Stop it! Get it off! Please! No!
Let me try and get it off.
Get it
Okay,
off!
stay still, stay still, stay still. Stay still, stay still. I got it, I got it, I got it. Okay, got it. I think. Did I get it?
Oh, it's still there! It's still there!
No, then I can't help you further.
Ah!
You are now condemned to eternal boopage.
Okay. I'm now condemned to eternal boobage. Okay.
Next question. I am ready. I think they muted again.
You are in the Avatar: The Last Airbender universe.
Yeah.
What elements would you be able to bend?
Water.
Water?
Water.
Okay.
Water is kind of overpowered, you know?
Yeah, a bit.
Anyway.
uh, hmm. If you could, leave a legacy, behind, something that makes you notable within the universe, or at least of human history, well, what would you do?
My legacy would be my kind spirit. I've been told my kindness is something to be proud of, and that not many people share. So if I want to be known for anything, it would be how kind I am.
Okay.
No.
If you had to pick a typical fantasy monstrosity to become, what would you choose?
Fantasy. Define fantasy in this context.
I'm talking like dragon, vampire, werewolf,
So like classic fantasy.
slime.
Okay, you had me at
like
slime.
fantasy.
You had me at slime. I can be anything. Slime. Boom.
No, it's more the stereotypical slime, not the. I can transform into anything slime.
Boring.
No, you're not pulling a Rimuru on me. That's not allowed.
God damn it. Okay, if I could be anything of classic fantasy,
Goblin, orc, etc. Pull out the monster manual.
I mean, I have monster cards. I have the monster cards here.
Be a devil, demon, angel, fae.
I would be. I would be. I would be. I can't think of anything.
This one's a hard one. There are a lot of them though.
It's more so like I would have picked something that can just mind its own business and doesn't have to be important or dangerous. Like everyone just keeps clear of them. Nobody fucks with them or does want to fuck with them because like not something scary, just something like a bird or a fox or a wolf, you know. Something that can mind its own business. Thinking. Can I say fake corgi? Can I say fake corgi?
Sure.
Yes. I am now the cutest dog alive. I can walk on
There
two
you go.
legs.
You can indeed be the corgi.
I'm a struts on hind legs with sword and shield.
There you go.
There we go. I found it.
Okay. One last one, just for you. So, you were given a quest that is a heist, as in you had to go steal something. You get 3 choices for your background music. Do you choose the Pink Panther theme, the Mission Impossible theme, or the Benny Hill theme?
Pink Panther. Way too classic.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I think this is the segue to the game. I'm guessing.
Sure.
If you have no other questions, that is.
I can pull up as many questions as you want.
Pulls out of her
Look,
head.
you know what? Just to time ourselves. Because of recent news. What do you think will happen now that we have confirmed that aliens are real?
Wait, we have confirmed that aliens are real?
Yes. There was a for context, there was a a man that went before Congress over here in the United States. I was like, hey, we have official, and this guy's like an official source beyond. That is like, hey, the Pentagon gave him permission to talk about this. We have evidence of
Show me that evidence.
unidentified flying objects and the pilots that commanded them, and they are not human.
Huh. Okay, but what is... Okay, I am more confused than anything. I just...
It's an actual thing.
Give me the fucking context, because, like, I can't just search up aliens real, because then I get, like, fucking conspiracy theories.
Here, I'll pull it up. Okay, CBS News. Members of Congress hear bombshell testimony during UFO hearing.
Show me, I need to see pictures and shit.
So this comes from Ryan Graves, who's the executive director of Americans for Safe Aerospace. David Grush, former National Reconnaissance Officer, representative of Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena Task Force of the United States Department of Defense, and retired Navy Commander David Fravor. We have recovered crashed craft, and they are non-human biologic entities. Here, I'll send you the article.
Yeah.
But so we have confirmed that there are species other than our own within the universe that have access to.
Oh my god, stop with your... I love pop-ups.
What do you see the trajectory of humankind being now that we have this information?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, maybe they come in peace, you know? I really don't know. I am very bad at, like, saying what the future holds, because it's kind of blurry for myself too.
I mean, I imagine that it's never going to be like something that we can control, and it'll probably still be centuries before we even touch this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I have a hard time deciding my own future, let alone like the world's future.
I have a feeling that I don't think it'll be like a pure like, oh yeah, they're just gonna come out and just destroy the world, a la oh yeah, the Earth has been in place of this transportation throughout the galaxy. What was it? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy style. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I feel like it's probably more akin to like, hey, we're gonna be maybe given a chance to integrate our or like be given technologies and stuff to like lift us up a bit. But at the same time, it's also like I don't know. I don't really think that aliens are going to be like necessarily just like, ah yes, we're going to burn your planet to the ground. Like, I don't think that's necessarily beneficial for them.
I don't know. I really don't know. A lot can happen. The future holds a lot of things that we can't control. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start up the game.
Okay.
Yes. Let me close my Chrome. Well, my Opera. I'm so used to saying Chrome. Oop. Reference off. Then go here. Move you here. Oh, now you're stuck to me again. My god, this is annoying. I'm gonna just...
Let's move you.
Actually, let's do this. And I'll do... Oh, yeah, you probably still need me here. In the
I'm
collab.
gonna move you over there, and I'm gonna move myself just a little bit over here.
I'm gonna do this. This is gonna make my life so much easier.
Put me down just a little
Because
bit.
I hate that it sticks you on me.
Put myself down just...
And I hate dealing with that.
Oh, jeez. Yeah,
So
I wish there was a little bit better option.
now it's your ears and your PNG.
Oh, day.
I know.
Let us play some.
Oh my god, game's so loud. It's been ages since I played this.
Don't worry.
And I only
No
play
matter-
I'm a killer main, so like
There's nothing more.
It's fine.
boom. God, I hate playing Survive so much because I don't know what I'm doing half of the time.
Just repair gens. That's all I had to do.
I know.
I honestly, the most intricacy, the most intricate part of playing the game is just figuring out what your loadout is. Because there's so many options to choose from. Once you get in game, it's the easy part.
Oh wait, no, I clicked killer. Oop.
Oops.
Where you? In game. There. Invite you.
That's okay, I'm still loading.
What is my loadout? I am prestige 2 with fun. That is fun. Lights, blood pacts, repressed alliance, kindred. Do this. Items. I barely run items. Yeah. Go to
In the
event.
desert.
View tome. Disturb 20 crows.
It's Nicolas Cage! Ta-da!
Phantom. That's a level 2 tome.
So apparently there's a little bit of lore to Dead by Daylight.
Uh-huh. There is lore to Dead by Daylight. I've played this game a lot. Yeah, and then I stopped playing. I do watch Dead by Daylight content on a regular basis.
I did like to watch Otstarva.
Odds is amazing.
Ots is a good one. Spooky Loops is another one.
I also like Tofu.
Tofu. I don't know if I'm familiar with them.
Okay, I am ready when you're on.
Okay. Let me change my little...
I got the buddy perk. I got blood packed. I got the buddy perk. If you are the obsession, this. Okay, let's hope I'm not the obsession.
Let's hope.
I'm just waiting for you to ready up. So, what?
Yep.
I am more. I most of the time I try to be sneaky and run away if I hear heartbeat or something. It's Benoy. Hi Benoy. I love my Benoy.
Benoy. It's spelled B-U-N-N-Y. Benoy.
Benoy. Benoy.
Damn it! Ow! I don't know how that meme came about.
Probably like just like haha funny Benoy. I do love the Benoy. You cannot stop me from loving you, Benoy.
No.
Okay, here's my one fear as Survivor. Just doing your own thing and then suddenly turning the camera to see Michael Myers behind you. That is something
right
that
there.
always scares me.
That's why I constantly spin the camera around me.
That is always the scariest thing, that I see Mikey. Me, myself, I am a Demogorgon main. I love my screeching. Something that's always in my perks is the perk that allows you to swing like a crazy monster. And it's funnier than Demogorgon because Demogorgon screeches from the entire map. So it's just
the I can pick up and then keep swinging.
yeah, keep swinging and then everyone just hears screeching. I've had people be like, I thought you were hacking, but holy fucking shit, you done that perk.
No, it's a perk. Squee!
And then occasionally somebody decides, yeah, let's run in front of the killer while they're going into an...
There was a thing that you could do where you could play a style of game, or I don't remember how it was, but it's like on a Survivor, if you're being picked up, you can like game the system so that your grunts of whatever keep playing. Oh.
Who is my buddy? It is the Dwight. Also, I'm on... Oh, fuck. I'm on US controls.
I know.
No. I changed my controls. I didn't change them. It's a nurse. Okay, I know how to play against nurse. Oh, no. It's not a nurse. It's a spirit. Shit. Anyway. I will now continue this gen.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh, the other two are also on the gen.
Yeah.
Yum, yum.
I'm living.
They're breaking something?
Yeah.
I will decide to not exist. The other end check where I am. They're trying to find me. Ha ha ha.
Wow, we actually got 2 gens off of that. I'll
Yeah,
take that.
I did.
I'll take 2 gens for 1 hook. Sure.
Is one of our teammates going for you? No. No, they're on a gen. They're gen jockeying. Oh my god. I'm getting you. I'm getting you. I'm getting you.
Thank you. I don't want to get too hooked on one. Is that one done already? Damn.
She's going for me.
There we go.
Oh fuck! I thought I was being smart.
Were you?
No.
Start off the game on a win? I'll take that.
Consider join? I mean, if Lemmy wants other people here.
I think I'm gonna have to run. Sorry.
They're actually gen joking. Yeah. No, you're not a baller. Zero. Don't ever fucking say that. Thanks to Kendra, do you know if she's near or not?
She's closer to us.
Yeah.
I see her.
She's on the other gen that you were on, that you guys were on. My buddy is not here. I saw a friend. That is not a friend. That is the opposite of a friend.
There we go.
Also, having Blood Pact is so good.
Blood Pact! So out of curiosity, what oh wait, no. You already did the thing.
Yeah.
You already answered that question. No, I was gonna ask, what led you to being a VTuber, and you're like, wait, no, you already answered that one.
I just happened to be like mute tuber
Yeah.
first. And then I basically decided, fuck, wait. Let's get a model.
Yeah. I actually used to toy around with, it was an app called Face Rig for a while there. It basically kind of did the same stuff as YouTube Studio and whatnot, but I think they kind of merged with everything.
Yeah. Wait, who? Where?
I think face rig and live 2D kind of merge together, basically.
She opened the door. Yeah, that's a smart idea. Taking the other one. Yeah, no, I'm just getting out. I'm not a teabagger. Also, can consider join? I waited to access until after the match.
I'm just gonna leave. Woo. I'll take a survive on the first game, sure.
Also, Zero, get on. You're joining us.
Are we allowing friends to join?
Yeah.
Should we jump into a Discord or something?
Yes. Let's join my open stream PC.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll jump into your Discord then.
Yeah. Wait, you cannot see this?
Oh,
you
I
could...
didn't see that one.
Oh.
No, it's because it's locked.
Oh. Oh. Why is it locked?
I don't know.
No. Hi, Zero.
I know.
Yeah, get in. There we go. Playing this with friends is more fun than random people that are actual survivors and teabag the killer.
Yeah.
Because I do not like that as a killer nor a survivor, teabagging.
My thing. Let me try jumping.
No.
No.
Oh. I guess I have to
don't
fix
the
that. I have to fix that.
So my reactives are bugged, so I won't have Zero being a cutie on my stream.
You're not a cute.
You are.
Everybody on my stream is a cutie. Period.
There we go.
You're all cuties, a lot of you.
Five a cake. Yum.
Yep. And then let's pull out some of those barbecue invitations, because why not?
Yum.
Getting all the perks.
Okay. No, 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 no. Mom.
Come on.
Mom.
I haven't played.
God. Same.
Like, last time was 2 days ago. I got my ass kicked.
I will say having Nicolas Cage having all his voice lines is pretty fun.
No.
Womp
Womp womp.
womp. Womp womp. Wana, wana. Oh, Asso, here's a fun question for you. If
Yes.
you could get art of your VTuber doing anything, and money's not an object. It's one of those things of like you can get the one that you want the most, the thing that you could always want, but it has to be like art of your VTuber. What would you get?
Okay, I had to think of this for a bit, but I found it. It is something very cool. So you know that art piece, like that actual art piece of the dogs playing poker?
The dog's playing poker, yeah.
That, but with all my OCs.
Aww.
Like,
That'd be so adorable.
Just all of them, with their own little quirks showing during the thing, you know? Also, you're my buddy. This is feel being my buddy, Nemi. Because you're the obsession, you're my buddy.
Oh.
Oh. Let me found it. Or
It
I guess
is-
it's me.
Hi, Pyramid Head. How are you going?
Yeah.
It is the guy that I know from my game. You know?
I don't want to be there.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
did he just one-shot you?
No. 2 shots.
Yeah, you hit him twice.
Hurt for noise.
Alright.
It's right next to the thing. I know, that was right next to the gen. I didn't do anything about that.
Is anybody near Zero? I can help.
I'm near enough that I can go grab him. I'm just waiting for him to hit the...
Yeah,
Fuck
I
off.
see. Yeah, I see them behind me. Everyone else is either in the building or far away.
I am far away.
Yeah, then the other one is in the building.
There we go.
Oh, that was me. I exploded. I exploded the generator.
Well, now he's probably going to be coming towards you. Let's get to heal.
Here,
Yeah, I'm running.
coming.
He's
Coming,
definitely
coming.
coming here.
Nope, running.
shit. I just wasted my death hour. Fuck's sake.
I am so sorry.
That's okay, yeah, I suck either way.
Can I?
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm not
I
really useful
come.
most of the time.
I am coming. Let them come.
Shit.
I'm coming.
Hello. Goodbye.
Optimus came, by the way. I'm getting you. I got you.
Freedom! Get away!
Shit. He's down there.
Oh, because I healed you. Oh, he got the thingy.
You got
Soul-
caged.
It's soulbound.
He's over there. Okay, he's coming. He's in the building.
Okay, I'll go get what's his face.
He's coming to the cage, by the way.
Oh, jeez, he's right there.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
I see you, Nami. Do you see me?
feels weird.
Running. Please.
No, we go.
Oh, damn it! I couldn't run fast enough.
We get Nami.
Damn.
Damn it.
No.
Come on. I don't know. Get away.
I am
Yeah.
so bad at
Fuck it.
this.
I'm going after him. I get you.
Look at, he has a anti-heal perk and he's near you. Not you, Zero. You're fine. He's in the building.
Come here. Hi, Mom.
You healing or not?
Oh, I can't heal you. Have anti-healing shit.
Ah, fuck. I'm hemorrhaged.
Zach is just AFK apparently.
Time to find a generator.
The one was way over there. Keep walking this way. In front of you, like behind this house. There. He's close. Yeah, he's AFK.
What the shit are you doing here? No! I wasn't there!
You can turn you off.
Wait, hold on, let me kill you.
Oh, come on.
I don't think we're gonna win this one.
Yeah, I know. This one is a slaughterfest.
He's coming straight to us.
Yep, he's coming after us.
Did we only get to use Dramaturgy once?
He's coming. Run.
He's coming from here for you. It's coming for you, of course.
I have to be full health.
Hi. Now we run. Let's go.
He's blinded.
Get.
I want to get at least a couple gens done. Come on.
Get. Fuck, I didn't
Fuck,
get
fuck,
hard
fuck.
sometime.
Fuck.
Do not. Fuck off. Of course, he moried me. He moried me.
Money!
But I am. That's where he is. He kicked the gen. He is coming straight.
He's behind
He's
you.
coming straight to you. He's coming straight to you, Nami.
Yeah, I know. I'm finishing this gen in spite of him. Yep.
I want me to look for heads. So... Oh my fucking god, I'm stupid. I'm so fucking stupid.
Fuck you, I'm out.
You can recover what? Oh.
I'm running away.
Where is he
Find me.
going?
He's trying to find you.
Oh, he's going for slugs.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. I think he saw me.
Yep,
I don't know where you are.
I have the wrong side. I have the complete wrong side.
No. like hiding in bushes.
You know what? Fuck it. I do not like chases. My heart pump. This is why I don't like surviving. I do not like surviving at all. My.
You don't like being chased?
Mm.
I could just hide for now, I guess. He doesn't know where the fuck I am.
He play. He's.
You're playing.
What?
I'm gonna play for Hatch. It should be like right around the building I'm at. Estono!
My heart was actually pounding because I do not like high adrenaline things.
Oh, did he? He found the fucking hatch. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
These killers are.
I'd rather,
odd.
this is why I'd rather play killer. Like things where I have to like make split second decisions like make me nervous and anxious. Mom.
So agonizing. Thanks, killer. Couldn't even give me a chance to, you know, catch the hatch.
Yeah. No. Oh, you even have.
God damn. If one dude didn't go AFK, it would have been better.
Mom. Mom. Not mom.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. Mom. I think this is that.
Papa.
How many matches do you still have in y'all? Because we're already going for 3 hours.
I mean, I'm gonna keep going. I'm probably gonna be streaming all day.
Well, I have work
But
tomorrow.
I mean, if you want to dip out a little bit earlier, that's fine.
I mean, we've been going for 3 hours. Usually they don't go a lot longer over the 3 hour mark.
I mean, that's up to you.
No.
But
Let's do 1 or 2. Let's see how it goes.
okay.
No.
Do I have deja vu? I do not have deja vu.
am I do with these? I buy something?
Yeah.
Checking my build out a little bit.
I'm also a bit hungry.
I understand the hungies. Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom. Luckily, there's a delicious kitty here.
What? What?
I'm
Just
kidding.
you gotta numb on their ears. Gotta numb on the
Like-
ears.
Nom, 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 nom. Love you, Zero. I take that as a I love you too.
Brown, brown, brown.
Time to get my adrenaline high, get a heart attack.
Be careful.
I'm very prone to jump scaring. I play Apex and I get jump scared by other players.
That's fair. I swear to God, like I can't play those types of games because by the time I see where the people are shooting from, I'm already dead.
Like I usually go like, ah! Also, the people watching my stream probably saw when like I was getting chased. Like my mouse movement was just spreading.
I mean, same. In these type of games, I'm probably the one that's killing or getting killed.
Playing as killer is more relaxed because I can just play.
You mean this game?
Yeah.
No.
Like, as a survivor, the length of your game is determined by how fast the killer catches you. And that is something
Or-
I really dislike about it. I do not like the survivor side.
To be fair, I'm a shitty killer.
I'm a shitty survivor.
Same.
I once went up against odds.
Really?
Yeah, I was rank 13. I was playing Slinger for the first time.
Hi.
Hi, Zero's my buddy.
Yeah.
It's Huntress. Oh no.
No.
Oh fuck, she's going to that other side. She's going to the other side. She's probably gonna like... Okay, she passed
There
us.
she was.
She passed us.
Oh, you were right there.
You run.
I got proof to self. She's a main building.
We gotta destroy that totem for sure.
Yeah. No.
I'm
And
dodging
yeah.
edges left, right, and center.
Enemy, you're good.
Okay, let's help.
Hey, buddy.
Let's help the Nancy.
Oh, that was good. Oh no.
No! Damn it! I played myself.
I mean, you looked her for 2 gens.
I'm doing another jump. Oh. Shit.
I mean, yes, I will take 2 gens for 1 hook.
Is she close to you?
No. You can
No,
see her
she's right
through
next to
Kindred.
me.
My Kindred should reveal her.
Oh, I just passed her. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go run now.
I'm doing main building.
Wait. Come on, no. Oh, there she is. Hello.
She is, yeah, next to main building.
Run.
Let me do this again. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't. Why are you in here? No! Come on.
Where?
If she tries to pick me up, you can do the thing.
I'll try to help you. Oh, there she is.
Where is she?
She's in front of them.
It's one of those things that you can stun her out of picking me up. Or you can come pick me up.
Never mind, she's here.
No, she's here. Stun her! No!
But come on.
Come on.
Run.
I'm running a jet rush build! What the fuck? Why am I the one being chased?
Oh,
I swear they put these hooks way too close to each other. That's the shit. Run, just run.
Leave me alone. No one's... Who's hunted? She's right there.
I'll try to get the other person.
I'm going for them.
Okay. I'll cleanse her totem though. Just fuck you, killer. Oh, for fuck's sake. You kidding me? Watch out, she's coming for you.
Shit!
I swear she's camping every hook.
Yeah, but I can see an aura everywhere.
Yeah, you can.
We can.
I love Kindred. You should be able to see my Kindred, right?
Oh, come on!
We can sometimes.
You bitch.
Oh wait, you don't.
How are you this close to a hook?
You probably made her go to me. I know. Wait, no. Not what I wanted.
Oh well.
I don't see them. Oh, yeah.
I'll go for them.
They're on. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it. He's over here behind us. I should have brought a toolbox so I can sabotage our box.
Suki, why?
Run.
Just throw a bear at me. Was that a fucking... How strong? 2! Suki! Damn it! Damn it!
Yeah.
Not here. I'm not here.
Come on!
Oh, right. Oh, just for fuck's
Try and
sake.
take that now, bitch.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
And I'm out. We're still two gens. She's just hammering us left and right.
I'm gonna go get my water.
Oh. She's behind that stuff. Oh,
Yeah, she's next to a fucking hook.
fuck's sake. I'll try to say.
She literally camped at Jen. She literally camped at Jen, by the way.
You can see me, my time is now. Hello, mother. It's time. Oh,
I'm gonna take the icon.
yeah.
No, you continue, you continue.
Okay.
No, she's there, she's there.
Yes. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, for fuck's sake.
I...
Oh no, she went to the basement, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh wow, she's trained.
All she has to do is camp the basement.
Fuck.
I think this is it for me. I'm sorry.
No. no matter if I hit these perfectly, she's still gonna put me. Wait,
Oh wow. Pom pom. Pom pom.
how do they even run on her?
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for me.
Makes sense.
Womp womp.
Glowing concussion.
But anyway,
There's-
thank you for being my guest, Nemi. Hello.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
From the distance. Yeah, of course.
Ah, hi.
Thank you for being my
Yeah,
guest.
thanks.
Thank you for
Yeah,
being
thanks
awesome.
for having me on.
That's no biggie. I've been
I
looking
enjoyed,
at
hanging out with you.
I've been looking to like invite you for ages now.
Aww.
And I
Thank
finally
you.
no problem. I know exactly who we're gonna raid.
Oh, okay.
Let's raid
Well, I'm still
Sailor.
gonna keep going for a while, but
Yeah. Thank you for being here and see you next time.
Yeah.
also everyone, make sure to check out Asto.
Hi, I'm Asto.
Yeah.
Everyone, don't forget your photo mom raids. They're very important.
Check them out, they're adorable.
Hold on.
And they were an absolute bean to hang out with.
Hold on. What was the thingy again?
It's photo mom raid.
Just-
Yeah, I was still on like English keyboard, so like I had to like
I'm-
adjust a little bit.
I'm gonna try to add it as a command, so we can just copy it.
Anyway,
each time.
they raided into someone. Cancel raid.
Oh yeah.
They raided into someone. No.
You rated them just as they.
Oh my god, no.
Well,
who we raiding? Derpy. Derpy do. It's
Derpy?
yeah, Derpy. I'm raiding them. Don't worry. Derpy do.
oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna head on out of here, and then I'll.
Bye, Nami. Love you. Bye bye.
Love you too. Bye now.
Yeah. Let's raid Derpy do. It's been ages since I like watched it. But mom raid. Everyone ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Yeah.